welcome back to my channel. Today it's all about fragrances, and it is going to be another one of my, hey, I've used these all up in the last 3 months. Will I buy it? Did I like it? Did I hate it? Before we get started, I'm going to tell you what's on my lips and what's on my nails, because if I don't, you guys always ask. I have 2 items on my lips. Of course, we have from MAC, we have the color Faux, and it's from the Satin Finish line. So that is what I have all over my lips. And to top it off, I have Buxom Full On Lip Cream in the color Sugar Drop. So that's what's on my lips. And then what's on my nails? It's a really cool, vibrant apricot. The camera's not really picking up a lot of the color. It's gorgeous. From ILNP in the color Sunny Days. So that is what I have on my nails. Love this. 2 coats and you're good. So you guys, I try to do this every 3 months. So now that August has come to a close, I am going to show you all the perfumes that I have gone through, sample sizes, mini sizes, or full bottles, which there are quite a few. So I'm going to share this with you guys and whether I would repurchase in the future. This is from Juicy Couture in Couture Lala Malibu. So this is the bottle here. Beautiful. I like this. I got this for $19.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. Not the most long lasting. It's a really nice scent. There is an orange colored version. I can't remember what it was called, Lala something else. That I would definitely be curious about trying as well. But definitely Shoppers Drug Mart. I'll try to link in my videos above. $19.99. There's a whole pile of fragrances. You never know what gets discontinued and what you can find. This is a full bottle. This is a 75 milliliter bottle that I got for $20. Next up, we have Trussardi for Her. Now I did use this one as a workout perfume, like i.e. I dosed myself with this perfume prior to working out. This is the box here, and here is the bottle. This was, again, very lovely. It didn't last very long. I did find it, again, at Shoppers Drug Mart for $19.99. Would I purchase this again? Probably not. And I'll say, when Kara and I went shopping, anytime I'm actually in Shoppers Drug Mart, the first thing I go to is that rack for $19.99. There's always 20,000 of these. So maybe it's not super popular for a lot of people. It was a nice fragrance. I'm glad I got it. Again, I used it to spray my body before I went and had my little workout. Now we have Glow by JLo, and this was so hyped up on YouTube. So hyped up. Like, everybody I was watching was talking about this. I do want to try the Miami Glow. I think that would be really cool to try. But again, Shoppers Drug Mart, $19.99. This is a powdery scent. Now, I don't normally lean towards powdery, but blending this with a vanilla is beautiful. I also found myself spraying our linens with this because it was just a nice powdery, soft scent. So again, that's JLo's Glow, and $19.99 at Shoppers Drug Mart. Another scent that I used to dose myself with before I worked out was CK Into You Her. So there's a men's version. The women's is yellow. The men's version is blue. Essentially, you can wear whatever you want. I did definitely use this up completely. I really like this one, actually. If my collection was a little bit smaller, I would consider repurchasing this. It is definitely a good cheapie. I found this one as well for $19.99. So it's a good cheapie, especially for a workout fragrance, a very uplifting scent. So it wasn't bad. We'll see. I might, if I start seeing another one at Shoppers Drug Mart, I might do that. But right now my collection is, as my husband would say, out of hand. I think it's beautiful, but what do I know? Last for the full bottles, Ariana Grande's Cloud. Now, I cannot tell you how sad I am to see that this is gone. I do have one in a cart on a website waiting. I want the full 100 ml. This was a 50 ml, and I did put it back in the cloud. I kept that cloud out. Fabulous scent. I will hope to always have this in my back sock. I loved layering this with Sleepy lotion from Lush. With this, if I had some issues with sleeping, I just really wanted to fall asleep really fast, I would spray this with the Sleepy lotion underneath, and yes, it would work. 100% would recommend. Love this one. I do not at all feel like I have to buy Baccarat Rouge for $5.40 if everyone keeps saying it's very similar. I am, for that same size, like $500 Canadian. No thanks, discounted. It's a good price. So I did finish up my Atelier Cologne #7 perfumes for 7 moments. Now, some of them are harder for me to finish because some of them are like really masculine, but I did finish them up. Now, I do have some favorites in amongst all of these. So we have Pacific Lime, Orange Sanguine, Rose Anomie, Clementine California, Vanille Insensé, Musc Imperial, and Cedra Atlas. So Cedra Atlas, Musc Imperial, or Musk Imperial were two very heavily masculine, too masculine for me. Vanilla Insensé, I do actually have a small travel size. Love that one. I would definitely think about purchasing a full size once I get through the travel size. Clementine California, Orange Sanguine, and Pacific Lime were probably some of my favorites. They just don't last very long. I just wish they lasted a little bit longer. The rose one was not really my style, but guys, these are always on Sephora. If you've ever been curious about the brand, I just hope that they bring out a different one with some different mixtures of different scents. Because there was that new one they brought out this summer, and I'm like, ooh, that smells. So I kind of hope that they change these up a little bit, but that is gone. And now we go through all the samples in this bag. So here we have L'Interdit. This is the original one. I know the Intense version just came out, I believe, just recently. I would be interested in smelling the Intense one. This one just didn't really throw me at all. It's what they've got on the card here is the Shocking Side of Chic, a forbidden blend of white flower and dark accord. Yeah, it was okay, not like my favorite, but you know, I'm glad I was able to try it. Cruz del Sur 2. So this is, I believe, a Xerjoff fragrance. That I received this from Emmy, my friend here on YouTube. She sent me a whole, she loves perfumes as much as me, and we have almost identical taste. I love this one at first, but I've come to realize anything with lemon or anything too bakery, mostly with the citrus in it, a milky citrus, my body makes it a bit sour. Maybe it's because I'm constantly overheating. So I did really love this at first, but it's definitely, I'm glad, thank you Emmy for sending me this, because I definitely was on my radar of things to purchase. These are expensive. This brand is expensive, and I'm glad I was able to try it because I didn't like the lactonic note on my body. It just went really sour super fast. This is from Sol de Janeiro in the scent Sol Cheirosa 62. I have the body spray of it. I highly recommend, if you are interested in or love that scent, do not buy the perfume. The perfume is literally just a smaller bottle of the body spray that I have for 3 times the amount of money. Get the body spray, layer it up with some lotion, that kind of thing, and you will smell amazing. It's one of my favorite scents for summer. A pistachio, a caramel, it's absolutely gorgeous. But again, go for the body spray rather than the perfume. Save your bucks. This was nice. Valentino's Born in Roma Yellow Dream. This was nice, but not something I feel like I'll have to go out and buy. Very fresh, very zesty, very lively. It's gorgeous, but again, it's not something I would feel like I had to buy. They say a floral lift of 1,000 rose petals twisted with a new clean and fresh addition. Again, it's a little rosy. Again, it was lovely, but no, I wouldn't be purchasing that in the future. Ralph Lauren's Romance Rosé. Now, I do love True Romance from Ralph Lauren. It's probably one of my favorites. The rosé one, again, I know Rose is having like a huge moment, at least in 2021. Not my favorite floral note of all time, so it's definitely not something I'm going to purchase in the future. But again, I am very, very thankful for the samples. Valentina Pink Valentino. So here we go. This is that bottle there that everyone shows. I'm not much of a Valentino fan. I don't even think I own anything Valentino. I don't think. So it must be just a house that is just not for me. This is supposed to have touches of succulent strawberry combined with surprising hints of acidity from the blackberries, but I don't know. It was nice, but it's no. I don't know. It's just too much for me. It wouldn't I have so much in my collection. Let's be honest. Something's got to really grab my attention for me to want to purchase this in the future. So that one just does not work for me. Versace Yellow Diamond Eau de Toilette. I did receive this when I purchased something from the US. This is what the bottle would look like. Citrus Pear Neroli Bergamot. Nymphia, the heart notes are Nymphia, Freesia, Orange Blossom Mimosa, and the dry out, or the base notes, are Amberwood, Palo Santo, and Musk. It was lovely. Again, not a scent that I feel like I would have to go and buy. We just have a few little tiny little samples here to talk about now. Viva La Juicy Couture. I have this in a full bottle. I love it. It's playful. I'm 43. Who cares? I love it. It lasts for me about 4 or 5 hours, but I do enjoy this one, especially in the spring when it gets me, when it's gloomy outside. It just sort of gives me a little pep up. I love it. From Skylar, this is Isle. Isle of Skylar Isle. I like these Skylar ones. I want to try that vanilla one that everybody talks about that's sold out always at Sephora. But I am interested in perhaps even trying a sample pack of Skylar perfumes. I really like this one, but would I feel like I have to go out and get this particular scent? I'm not sure. This is a sample here from my friend Emmy in the scent What About Pop? And this is from the brand the House of Oud, and I love this one. It's a little bit runny. Sorry, I think some of it leaked out, but love this one. I want to buy it, but I can't find it on a discount shop yet. But so I'm like, I might have to pull the trigger and buy it full price. But it's like a popcorn scent, but man, is it strong. If you love a gourmand and you love strong scents, this What About Pop from the House of Oud, definitely check it out. Juicy Flowers from Mansura. Mansura and Montal are sister companies, of which I've realized over the course of trying fragrances are not houses for me. So I didn't really enjoy this one as much, but I am very thankful again that my friend Emmy sent me this. Again, that's Juicy Flowers from Mansura, just not my jam. And that, my friends, is everything. So there's only a couple items that I would absolutely purchase full sizes of. Like I said, my collection is quite large. I want to make sure and curate the collection that I love. So I'm just looking over at it, and like my husband's like, it's pretty large. I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of big. Anyway, you guys, that is everything for today. As always, be safe, take care, and have fun. Bye, guys.